I said I was going to share some lessons I learned from music. These are probably going to be my equivalent to Naruto filler episodes, so if you're interested, keep watching. If not, wait till the real episodes. Here's one lesson I learned from music, and that is stay true in your art and watch it carefully. Now, what I mean by stay true is Bruce Lee said a similar thing when he was speaking about fighting. He was saying that the ultimate goal should be honestly expressing oneself. Honestly. Fela Kuti, who's a Nigerian legend, Burna Boy considers him the only true Afrobeats artist. He said, music is spiritual. You don't play with music. And so I think it's vitally important to stay honest. I felt like a lot of artists that I came across were so focused on trying to create the next hit that it came at the expense of authenticity. Like my pet peeve was going to a studio session and you think, oh yeah, we're going here to write something magical, to create something special. And it's a bunch of guys sitting around going, oh, let's write a weed smoking tune, man. We should write a roadman tune. Let's write a girls tune. I said, bro, can we talk about the political economic state of the world? No, I'm joking. But you're living a whole life and surely there's something going on in your heart right now that you could put in the page. I was a bit of a Puritan when it came to honestly expressing myself. So that came with its own challenges. And, you know, I went too far in that direction because even though I did experiment, I could have experimented a lot more. So there's nothing wrong with trying new stuff, trying new genres, or trying to even cater to certain audiences. And you've got to fund yourself as an artist, fair enough. But that was my pet peeve. And because I was such a purist in only writing things that mattered to me, what I started to notice was years down the line, I would listen to old songs and be like, whoa, that thing that I wrote about then actually happened. Or like I'd be mid-process going through some kind of situation and it would actually play out as I wrote it in the song. But at the time of the song, I was like mid-scenario. So, you know, I shouldn't have known. But I think we often know more about what's going on inside and where we are than we give ourselves credit for. And you see it in therapy. When you get someone to express themselves creatively, they're often surprised by what comes out. So that's what I mean by staying true, honestly expressing yourself. And when you do that, you can honestly reflect. So where I've listened back to these old songs now, and I'm seeing exactly how I was thinking, I can see my growth and development as a person, not just as an artist, but as a human being. And I can see what my focus was, which has an impact on my direction, not only artistically, but in life. And I can see what I'm going to focus on next and how I'm going to express myself. That's something that I found like so powerful and important. And, you know, I'm toying with the idea of putting some things together, but I know I've gathered so much information about myself just by going through old songs and, you know, old compositions, that I have a pretty clear idea of who I was and who I want to be. So it's made it much more of an exciting project. If you're an artist, maybe you do the same thing, but if you don't, I would advise you, as long as you've been expressing yourself honestly, go back,